Hold up, I forgot to do my hair. I forgot to do my hair. I gotta do my hair. Hold up, I forgot to do my hair. I forgot to do my hair. I gotta do my hair. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Ooh, that's a little loud. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. They were going at Sammy coming ahead and getting his smooth on Derek Sauce. Shout out to everyone here on the live. With a name like Derek Sauce. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. They were going at Sammy coming ahead and getting his smooth on. Muted. No. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. In these crazy times, these are tough times for crypto traders. It's not easy. It's not easy when you see your, because if you're a maxi like me, you hold a good amount of Bitcoin. And if you hold a good amount of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin goes down 20%, you lose 20% of your entire net worth, and sometimes that's not easy for people to swallow. But you know what? I came into this game broke as a joke. All right, let's be honest here. I came into this game broke as a joke. I know what it's like to be behind the eight ball and be in debt. I owed money. I now have no debt. I'm so clean. I'm so ahead of where I ever was a year ago. I'm so ahead of where I was a year ago. A year ago, Bitcoin was sitting. Let's go back to last August, June. Bitcoin was at $6,000, $7,000. I was still in a little pink. I still held some business debt. It wasn't a lot of debt, but I held some business debt. Could have paid it off. I just chose not to hold the debt. The whole point of the story is, but I had millions of dollars, I definitely would have paid it off, you know what I'm saying? But, I did what I had to do at the time. Use good debt to your advantage at all times. The rich and the wealthy people know how to use good debt. They know how to manage debt. Debt is actually a good thing if you can use it to your advantage. For instance, what is good debt? Okay, good debt is when you take out a mortgage, right? For a percentage, maybe 3% a year, whatever it may be. But then you have the rental property covering that by another percentage. So you take out the good debt because it's okay to take that debt. And then the rental basically takes care of the mortgage plus a tiny little bit, but it breaks even. And then you sell the property in a few years. So you're not even trying to make money on the rental. You take debt, you assume good debt, right? Then you can also leverage that debt into another trade. How or why? Well, you can use that as an asset, and then you can leverage against that asset. The problem is people go too hard doing that. And when the market crashes, everything they have collapses and they can't, right? And they lose it all. A lot of guys did that in 2008. And then the banks are so quick to give you it. Oh, yeah, just keep giving it. And they just leverage you into a hole. And then, because the banks know that eventually the market's going to crash and they're going to own everything on pennies to the dollar. And that's the sad thing, okay? They're basically smart moneying the market. I got my lemons here, ready to go. Keep lemons around. Lemon smelling good. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Do not worry. Do not fear. Just because the market may turn down, there's so much to learn. There's so much to be appreciative for every single day. This channel started from the depths of hell when I was at the lowest of my lows. So there's really nothing that can stop us. We're only going up from here. There's nothing that can stop us. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what's going on. TCD did not bang recently. That was an older trade, obviously. So, let me break down what I see happening for Bitcoin. Clean slate, brand new chart. Let me close down the Stokes. I was tutoring this morning. I like to make them nice and big when I'm explaining things. Okay, so we have the MACD, the RSI, the stochastics RSI, and my moving averages. That's kind of how I roll, all right? Along with pattern trading, divergences, and support and resistance, throw in some Fibonacci, and you're ready to go. Still shocked we broke that support line. It was just it's very rare for any instrument to do. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to come and at least bounce off this line here, which we're kind of hanging out. I mean, we fell right through. We went back to it. So I guess you can say we're kind of holding it now, this zone. This zone right here. You put the pink Himalayan salt in the lemon water. You know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends. I do use pink Himalayan salt. I've also heard it's kind of a farce. Yes and no. I was into it for years. I'm open-minded to believe that it's kind of a gimmick. I don't know, though. I was using it for a long time, like, oh yeah, I'm the man with my pink Himalayan. But, like, then I heard that, like, maybe I'm not that smart. I don't know. I'm always open-minded, always changing, trying to be like water in a glass, like Bruce Lee says, you know. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. If you told me a year ago I could build up a portfolio savings like I have, I would have laid an egg. Shout out to Troy McDrains. Please, man, put on a nice beat. Okay. Okay. I like this technically. He's like, what kind of beat do you want? Crypto MB. Shout out to Crypto MB. Crypto Trinity. Music is too loud. That's also possible. That might be the reason. Getting a little too much. Mana is off the pattern now. Interesting. Music is banging. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Leave it. All right. Send your mixes in to the lifer. A bit low now. These guys are hilarious. Now it's a bit low. Now it's a bit high. Now it's a bit low. Now it's a bit high. Okay, so check it out. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Soul Short is paying. Hey, I told you, baby. I told you what to do, babies. Nah, I didn't tell you what to do. You did your own due diligence. But I looked at the charts, and I looked at what the charts gave us, and the chart said, hey, you might want to short a couple of these coins. SHIB is all I need. Shout out to Crypto Trinity. Loving the material. Always, man. Shout out to Crypto Cs UK LTD. I see you, Rod. I got an itchy neck today. Something is irritating my neck. You know what I'm saying? Usually that means the market is not going well. You know what's been strong coin? Waves. I know you don't believe me, but it has been. It really has. This has just been a regular retracement for waves. It did pump to 40, came down, but when it pumped back up, it pumped up to like 35. It's at 18, 16. This thing's strong, really. I mean, started back here at $3. I said sand, ocean, and waves in day one. Sand, ocean, and waves. Ocean has been lagging, but it's been the one that pumped behind the move. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, probably up to the 14th hole by now. I read, see that? Percos make you itchy. Yeah, but I'm not on Percos, man, so thank you. What are your thoughts on TRIAS and XPR? He's scared to get water on those suits. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Water I would put on the suit. Lemon water? I don't know. That would be a bit much, you know. NBS, dude. New bit shares falling to the date. All right, so it's a crazy day. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Like I do every morning. We're going to take a look at the world markets. Yeah, let's go to the show. What is the show? The show is everything we need to know. I slapped it into a big, nice playlist, kind of, you know, a playlist, but it feels like a playlist because we're going to go through it like a playlist. So look, we got our support and resistance lines marked. We got our zone that we're in, right? 46K, 47,000, and 49,000. So we're in between these $2,000 marks, right? Just zoning out. Zoning out. We've been there for about almost 20, yeah, or more than 24 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6-hour candles, 42 hours. We've been in the zone. In the zone. So what does that mean? What do I see? Let's take a look at the 4-hour, all right? I'll tell you the the good news and actually, I'll tell you what I see, because I don't see that much good news. I see a bear flag. Some say an ascending triangle, 50-50, break to the downside, because it depends where the ascending triangle is. An ascending triangle can end up here, and it's probably highly likely to break up. It ends up down here, right? So we're looking at a measured move down here to about $38,000. That's what we're looking at. Another leg down coming. Yeah, it's highly likely the 4 hours high. And it's, you think we're going to just blast up into a Bart Simpson? Even then, it's highly likely, even then, if we do so much magic, we get rejected here. And we come back down again. So, I don't know. Some say, okay, we'll form a shoulder, a head, and then a shoulder. Fine. Highly unlikely based on the stochastics RSI. The 4 hour is overbought. The 1 hour is getting overbought, and we barely got any move to the upside. When this 1 hour pumped, you had to have kind of left this channel. You can say, okay, fine, 1, 2, 3 touches. And I just don't buy it. I really don't. To me, it's a bear pennant, bear flag. This thing wants to dump to the downside. Highly likely. I flip it upside down, it wants to pump. I'm not bearish. You guys see me. It's very rare that I'm bearish. So when I am, you might want to say, reason this guy's bearish for a reason, something's looking up. So I got the trade ready to rock, ready to go. Still money to be made. Do not hyperventilate. Do not stress. Just make sure you take some profits. Take deep breaths, and everything is going to be okay. It's all going to be fine. Okay? Deep breaths, deep breaths. Your head is blocking the price. You don't need to see the price. All right? It's 48,631. All right? You need to listen and pay attention. Okay? That's what you need to do. You need to stop saying what you want to say. You need to pay attention. All right? For once in your life. The reason why you're at this channel is because you want to learn. So stop being a pain in the ass and pay attention. All right? I just had to say it. Because you are. You are, and you love it. You love it. And I love you too. I'm a pain in the ass too sometimes, It is what it is. It's a market that makes people up and down. You know what I'm saying? But let's just call it what it is, man. Anyway. I had to go there. I shouldn't have gone there, but I had to, man. Good morning, lifer. Loving all this early Christmas gift. Shop till you drop, baby. Shout out to Jinhua up in the spot. Well, nah, he didn't leave. He's my man. He's been around for a long time, man. I know JV Supreme. If he left, he can't leave, man. Come on. Also, I stand here every day in the same place. So to come to the channel and be like, you're blocking the price is kind of nuts, right? Because if everyone comes to the channel, this is where I go. Went out Friday night, didn't see any stop losses. Wrecked. Ooh, that's not good. I tried to be so mature, and people think I'm so damn obnoxious. See, JV Supreme's there, man. He's been rocking with me from day one. I rock with JV Supreme till the end of time, man. I'm telling you right now. I can say what we can be friends here and have fun, man. We can't be so tight all the time. It can't be so tight, and that's why I threw it out there. I just wanted to break the edge, man. Just everyone was oh, just shake it up, man. We're still alive, baby. Just because the market's slipping and gripping doesn't mean we have to be tripping. All right, so let's take a look at total, which is the entire market cap of the entire space. We'll get back to Bitcoin in a second, but I just want to show you the entire market cap. So we made a higher high, right? Then we made a secondary lower high. For the rest of my life, I'm going to pay so much attention to these lower highs on any time frame, really 1 hour up, because once I see these time frames, we start to see a move to the downside. Look, and then now you need to make a higher high. And I kept talking about this when we got here. This was the 60K level, even though you can't see it for Bitcoin. It was like we couldn't. The more you get rejected, the higher likely you're going to take a dump. We done broke the edge. All is fair in love and war. That's what I'm saying. Picture me rolling. An itch powder wifer, dude's scratching his neck. I know, I need an itch powder, baby. This shirt got too much detergent. I tell people not to use the detergent. I'm telling you, man, I can't do that. I am so sensitive to everything. So sensitive, I can't be using too much detergent. Tell my wife, man. Got to use that organic stuff. I'll get through it. I'm just not going to touch it. You know what? I'm going to use lemon. Watch this. Lemon juice. Watch this. Natural for everything. Put a little lemon juice on the finger. Rub it right in there. I guarantee I'm going to be fine in 5 minutes. Lemon juice will take care of everything. There's always a natural move for, you know, now I'm drinking the honey. Someone the other day said, oh, you put your spoon. Now I'm just drinking it. Straight up. This is show honey. And shout out to the Island Bee Company. Island Bee Company out there in Martha's Vineyard. You guys are making great honey. You guys and gals out there. The Island Bee Company making great honey. So you have your lemon water and your honey every morning. Highly likely you will not be sick. You guys watch me on this channel every single day. I don't be getting them sick. Copium right there. That's something my nonna would do. Gina Babina. Like Windex. Cure all for everything. Like Windex. Just drink some Windex. You'll be fine. Stop looting the bear out with that honey. Oh my God. Jinhua. Hilarious. So look. This is a bit of divergence here on the total market cap. It swings higher up. It's Class C divergence. The more the angles are more close, the more the class goes from A, B, or C. You get what I'm saying? A is like, wing, right? They're just like, B is like, meh, and C is like, you know? I'd say this is kind of Class B divergence, almost class in between. It's Class BC. It's in between B and C, you know? It gets deep, though. Mayo pearl necklace. Oh, slap some mayo. Yo, you're bad. You're so bad. It's not right. There's kids watching here. For Christ's sake. For Pete's sake. Look, the 22222, the 4 2s here on the total market cap. Okay. I wonder if you can flip the price to the top. Like, and I could change these boxes. That would be cool. No way to change that appearance here. You know, like, to like move stuff around. Like, move this box down and you move this box up. That'd be kind of cool. Cripe's sake. So we'll take a look at this. So 222 on the market cap, right? Level to watch here. We've been watching very closely. I mean, we obviously whipped to it, right? But right here at 2 trillion, right? We break 2 trillion, it's 1.98, and then it's my big level here, 1.81. We break 1.81. To me, that's closer to a bear market than before, for sure. So we break this area. You're gonna see me kind of being like, that's tough, right? So if we stay in the zone and we bounce off of even 2 trillion, all right, you know, it'll be sad, but it is what it is, you know. Again, we look at the 4 hour, and the 4 hours overbought, coming to the downside, and we didn't really make much movement. We didn't break any higher highs. So like, that's a downtrend telling us that we'll probably highly likely make a lower low before we make a lower high and then just continue this way. So it looks like a downtrend forming. Obviously, kind of, you know, if we don't hold the bottom of this falling wedge, when falling wedges break to the downside, they fall down pretty nastily. They kind of just drop. So we're watching this level very closely, but the 4 hours not looking good. And the 1 hour is on its way up, but not looking good as well. So, like, now you're hoping on the 15-minute, and that's getting overbought as well. You're about to get overbought on almost every time frame. 15-minute, 1 hours are getting extended. You know, only hope and grace here is this shoulder, head, and shoulder on the 15-minute to the upside. Can you get a little bit of a push-up? So, not looking good for the overall market cap, in my humble opinion. Not looking good for the overall market from the technical analysis standpoint. Just showing what it is. Looks like we may have more downside. Also, let's look at the 4 hour on the dollar index. That actually wants to come down. That's the only good thing, right? May have an overall market downtrend and everything. It's interesting. Wants to pump on the 1 hour too, though. And already started to pump this morning, struggling for Bitcoin. So as the dollar pumps more, and it's telling you for the most of the day, the dollar wants to pump. So pump. It's another reason to short BTC. The dollar looks like it's going to be pumping into the day. You know, and look, it's forming a bit of an ascending triangle. Do you see that? And so, bam. The dollar looking bullish. Again, 50% break either way. We get to that daily time frame. It's also oversold, ready to pump. I mean, that's tough. That's really tough right now. That means for like a week and a half, the dollar could pump here. and that means downtrend for Bitcoin. So we're seeing a bit of a flip here in the markets and a change in guard for what's going down, and we gotta be open to this. There's a lot of money to be made if we can short this market the proper way. There's a lot of money to be made. Here's a tip. If you said, and sick of looking at your CERE portfolio, go down and do some research and get into NFT mining. Cheap mints all around. Shout out to Jinhua. Yeah, we'll look for anything that's pumping. You're the man, dude. Thanks for always calling it as it is, bull or bear. Shout out to Farmer D. Breaking it down. Yeah, it's not easy to do. I know people get scared. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. I come out here every day and have to show face no matter what the market does. But opportunity will present itself to us if we continue to work hard. I believe that opportunity will present itself to us if we continue to work hard. So I fear nothing but there's nothing to fear. As long as I know I have drive, I have the will, and I have the desire to move, I fear nothing. We will continue to progress. Bitcoin dominance also wanting to pump to the upside. Look at that. Last time that suggests a dump in the market because people are going to be running into Bitcoin out of their altcoin pairs that get stopped out. So when dominance pumps, it doesn't always mean Bitcoin's going to pump. There could even be a pump for Bitcoin when the market dumps a little bit. Not saying any of this is happening. We could get a miraculous out of nowhere just pump for Bitcoin, but just the technical analysis is highly likely pointing in the other direction. Now the daily oversold for Bitcoin. It's a good thing. Along with the dollar, though, they're kind of locked in lockstep. They did somewhat pump together recently. All right. So again, like as I said before, as long as the bulls can hold 47K, we can be okay, right? We break 47K, there's a gap down right there to 44,444, and then to 40K. So, not a lot stopping us. Red Fox Labs land sale coming up December 9th. Land sales usually pump the coins. Yeah, they do. Because people run into the land sale and they don't really care. And they know. This is why do land sales pump coins? And we'll break it down. Why do land sales pump coins? Well, there's a big reason. Shout out to Farmer D for the $10 super chat Canadian. Much respect to you. Thank you so much. He says, you're the man, dude. Thanks for always calling it as it is. Bull or bear. Farmer D for the super chat. Throwing it down. And much respect to you guys and everyone that comes here to the live. And thank you to all the awesome comments and people that are still feeling it and getting their will. Shout out to JV Supreme. It's just a discount to buy more. Stock market rally. Micron thread failed. Why is Bitcoin sleeping? Bitcoin's in its own thing. It's decoupled completely. They're just not the same. They're not the same. And if you watch the channel all weekend, what did I tell you? I said the daily is low on the stock. I said we're going to bounce here. And look at this. I even drew an inverted head and shoulder inside of this broadening wedge inside of the Dow Jones. Suggested that it would pump to the upside based off the low stochastics, and suggested we would have a nice couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a week maybe of nice price action for the Dow Jones. So I told everyone not to worry about the dip. It's highly likely we get a beautiful pump to the upside. I said that last week many times, went over this many times as well, because going over this market helped me look at the other market, just kind of get an idea of the general idea. And look, the Dow Jones up 530 points today, pumping absolutely beautiful, doing wonderful. So the Dow up, the dollar wanted to pump on the 1 hour, and Bitcoin's in its own technical analysis pattern. You have to remember that. Bitcoin just did a large move that's still impacting itself. It's still sitting inside of itself after this move. And to me, it's making a horrible bear pennant, and it's getting overbought in the bear pennant. So until it can just do some miraculous pump, like I'm saying, out of this, highly likely this breaks to the downside. A lot of bear liquidations now. Good morning, fam. So what am I doing? How am I playing this? Well, you can short it for any leverage you want on any leverage trading exchange, which they hit me up and they want me to work with them all the time. They're like, come on, Lifer, we love you. We could work together and do all this stuff and that stuff. And I think it's great. But then I just don't want to become one of those people pushing a leverage link. And I've talked about it before. And then I feel like I eat my own words and I get stuck. And so I'm stuck in between it all. And so I just don't have really leverage trading links, because But I'm not lying when I tell you they hit me up all the time and throw large numbers at me. I'm talking like 60K a month numbers, which is, I mean, that's $600,000 a year. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So I understand why these people do it. It's almost impossible not to. They twist your hand with that money. You're like, ah. So right now I'm saying no to, like, you know, at the very least 20 to 30 grand a month by not using a leverage trading affiliate that, you know, and these are like the people who start the companies are like, you know, they're setting their affiliate, they're coming to me, they're having meetings. I've taken the meetings, I sat with them. It all sounds great. But right now is a time where you could be using a leverage trading idea. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever makes you happy. I am personally looking at a short on BTC. KuCoin. This is a beautiful 3S short here for BTC. 3S leverage. And it's at 124. Look at the pennant that it's in. The 4 hours oversold, is it not? This thing is about to hit the 200-day moving average. It's looking like a beautiful altcoin that we trade all the time. The 1 hour is also oversold, right? And the 15-minute is also oversold. All time frames. I mean, that's where I would enter a trade. So I'm liking a short for BTC right here. It's looking scrumptious, to say the least. 15-minute entry, and then you can continue to move the trade on into the 1 hour, and then continue to move the trade on into the 4 hour. So I like what I'm seeing here for BTC on the short. Sad to say, this short for Bitcoin is on my radar. I'm not saying anything is guaranteed. When you trade, you have to believe that's just one of the trades. Anything is possible. That's just one of the trades. Crypto Lifer. You got to be a lifer and change up your position. The pivot is the biggest way to stay alive in cryptocurrency. To learn how to pivot, to change your position, to learn when to hold them and when to fold them. That's what you got to do. Shout out to all my lifers out there. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Bitcoin Cash isn't on KuCoin? That's interesting. It's right there. What are you talking about? There's Bitcoin Cash right there on KuCoin. I don't know what this man's talking about. He's out of his mind. It's funny, in a bull run, Bitcoin Cash is so much bigger than this. After all the action we've seen with Bitcoin, in the last run, Bitcoin Cash, we're talking 2,700. I thought I saw it hit one time. I was trading it. It was insane. Long story, SegWit was coming. It was insane. So we looked at the Dow Jones. We looked at the total market cap. And I told you what I see here for BTC, really. I'm not changing my tune. It's getting overbought on all time frames and sitting in a bear flag. So you tell me. You tell me. Pretty obvious to me what's going down. If the stock market keeps going up, so will Bitcoin. Any opinions on fourth box? I can't find info. But I did read XCUR has a Metaverse test net since mentioned in the Metaverse. Yeah, it probably does. It was about 1K in February. We'll take a look at the news here on CoinMomo for XCUR. 30 trillion safe moon stolen in the hack. These sorry sons. Time to check Shiba. We'll take a look at the old Sheeb. And what we're talking about here, we're taking a look at Braveheart. That's the down token. Yep. What do you think about XLM? Not so safe moon. I had to jump out of safe moon. It was just too stressful for me. I couldn't take it anymore. Holding it was too stressful. I felt the need to get out. XCC 4 million name Bitcoin Cash. Nothing phases me after April May dump. Battle scars acquired. Yeah, that was insane, right? Dude, I've been through way more than that. And you think nothing phases you. Imagine that. Like, I've almost lost my life a few times. Like, that's when you're just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is like, come on, man. Like, this is money going up and down. We can get through this many, many times. XCC, formerly known, no, Bitcoin Cash, Doge, XCUR. We want to take a look at the XCUR news. Do we see anything here on CoinMomo? And I bought XCUR a long time ago on the lows when it first came out. So tiered utility model, Soul Bridge, it's a big deal on December 30th. USDC deposits, in-app NFT collections, fiat on-ramp. A fiat on-ramp for XCUR, that's a big deal. Soul import, export in Mint. XC20 KuCoin. What? XC20 deposits withdrawals enabled on KuCoin. What? Dot in-app. Phase 1 Polkadot in-app integration for deposits. So you're getting Sol and Polkadot in the same day, in the same month. Hard staking round 1. Credit and debit purchases. What? Radium listing. What? Whoa. In-app staking launch. Yo, they're going hard with the news. Look at that. Meyer app integration on the Meyer app, dude. With the DEX. Dude, they're getting on the Meyer app with EGLD. Yo, this is a smart company. I'm happy that I own them. Look at this, dude. Whoa. They have a lot of news coming from March 2 and quarter 2 at the end of quarter 1, 2022. Launchpad application, algo, import, export, EGLD, in-app, DW, Metaverse game testnet in June. That's going to be in June, my friends. So we have a while back, but they are getting a Metaverse gaming aspect to them. That's coming. So the Metaverse is just getting started. Like, next summer is probably when it's going to be the big pump happens for the Metaverse XCUR on the radar. And look at a $20 million market cap still. Are you kidding me? This thing's been around for so long. I cannot believe it has a $20 million market cap. I almost don't believe that. I can't believe that for XCUR. It's been around for so long. They had a beautiful app. Love XCUR. Curate. Market cap $20 million, $2.40. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so the top 5 ways to make money in a downtrend. Number 1 is don't fight the feeling. Like right now. Short Bitcoin when you have to. Short the market when you have to short the market. Take advantage of the shorts. Once the shorts happen, get out of the shorts, reassess, and you can ride the reversals back to the upside. Like, look at this short, but sideways action, but we got the pump up, right? A little bit of a pump. Close positions. Trade the 15. Trade the 7-minute time frame. Start trading smaller time frames when the market gets choppy. So when the price action's flying high, right, you get into smaller time frames to zoom in, but you want to trade bigger time frames. You want to start opening up 3-day. You don't want to start like Bitcoin gets really bullish. You want to start become bigger time frame. Like when this started to move, look, this was the 3-day chart eruption. Now look, we're getting low on the 3-day chart. I've been pointing that out. Doesn't mean we're at the bottom yet, but it means we could be close to one. 45K, 39. I don't know if we get as low as the 200-day moving average, but anything is possible. If that happens, this may move a little bit up. We're talking $42,000. We got pretty close. Hold up. That's not going to cut it for me. We're going to move that on over. No, that's not going to, that's just depressing. Right? Chill lo-fi hip-hop. That's not bad. Okay, so check it. 48,868. Oh, I like that. That's got it's got a little good upbeat to it too. So I'm looking at the 3-day and the daily, and they're both getting oversold. So a reversal is coming. You know, we're not too far off here, right? I want to, you know, we never really got strong divergence on the 4-hour though. That's what always kind of. This was a very strange move. A lot of manipulation. We probably got yellow X's all over the place if we flip to market cipher. All right. 48,000. Wow. Can we break up? No. The most beautiful thing Bitcoin does is it loves to break out of bear pennants. So we could get a break to the upside. And I don't short all the time, so it would be great for me to get stopped out of my short. Please. I would love for that to happen, you know. Short is really just a hedge for me whenever Bitcoin's not looking healthy at all, right? The indicators are telling me, no. I would never open up a trade up here, you know. 9 out of 10 times, it would not be a great idea. You know, if we back tested the theory, if we bought when Bitcoin was high on the 4 hour, let's go back in time. Bought up here, sideways in a dump. Didn't work. Bought up here, dump immediately. Horrible time to buy right there. We bought anywhere in this area ever since the curve started. We just kept losing money and losing money. We bought up here, not a good look. We bought even in one of these, in this top area here. Maybe we got that little pump, but eventually it don't. So I never, and I mean never for a reason, purchase BTC or any instrument whenever we're this high on the stochastics RSI for any reason. So that's just not where I make a move. Okay. So that's another, you know, top 5 trading ideas. Don't open up trades when you're overbought on the stochastics RSI. If you don't know what the stochastics RSI is, learn. I'm using the one with divs added. It's okay. It's not the best. I find my own divergences, but it's just there for added support if I need it. You know what I'm saying? Just a little added idea for you know, if needed, if need be. Sorry, something was just not right. Okay, so moving forward, we're going to take a look at the ETH BTC pair, which has been eating Bitcoin up, literally, and it's at support again. And this thing looks like it wants to get all the way to my measured move out of the cup and handle here. All the way up here to about 0.11. It's at 8 right now. Be a big move for ETH BTC, but we want to see ETH continuing to chew away at Bitcoin. It's a good sign, okay? Now we're going to look at the overall market. Is anything trying to grip up on CoinMarketCap? Trying to make that climb. OKB, interesting. Big volume too, OKB. BitTorrent, up today. BTT. Basic Attention Token still up a little bit. Cake still up a little bit. STX EOS trying to make a climb. Algorand, interesting. Waves, like I said before, talked about Waves. NEM, Hollow, Hotcoin. So some of the low coins still holding their level. It's like people don't want to sell them off. Avalanche kind of flat here at 86. Did you ever think you'd see Avalanche back at 86? For anyone that did or did not FOMO into Avalanche, happy to the people who didn't FOMO in, right? Now you can DCA back in. That's why DCAing is great too. And man, they make it hard to hodl. Hodling becomes almost impossible in these types of markets because you're like, well, if I had sold 142, I could have bought back at 76. I'd have doubled the amount of AVAX, right? So it makes it hard to hodl. It really does when they pump and fly the price around. But then you're like, well, I bought AVAX at $11. That's where you're just like, all right, but you see your account swing around like crazy. Long-term holding is not for everybody. And as you get up there and you get more and more wealthy, your account swings even more. So like I somewhat complain, like my account, I'll be honest, swinging by $400,000. Just, that's crazy, right? In the matter of a few days, I'm losing $300,000 in net worth. That's insane, but I've been through it so many times before, and to me, it's not about the net worth. I'm not money hungry. I'm just sitting back and being like, I'm accumulating the assets that are scarcer during this time period. I overall look at it, just like you want to overall look at the weekly chart. You got to ask yourself what you're in this for, why you're in it, and what's going down. And if you can kind of get to that crux, get to that point, find out where you're at in life, then you can make it through any bear market. Honestly, we're ready. This is the channel to be at if you want to be on a channel to get through the great bull times and have a blast and make money on it. We hit every single, we did an amazing good job. Like really, from September on, we had a 3-month run that was unbelievable. We hit Gala, we hit Block, we hit so many coins for amazing gains. It was absolutely absurd. absurd. So when I look back on that run, you know, it's sad because it's greedy not to take profits, but at the same time, everyone's like, well, at the beginning of the metaverse, this is just getting started, and it's so easy to get sucked into the idea that, oh, everything's going to keep going up. The idea is to, you know, initial investment, and I always say I don't like to take my initial and leave a moon bag, but when something rips really fast, really hard, it's good to take at least something back, so you have something when the market dumps to go back in on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, need I digress? We've gone over Bitcoin today. We've gone over the Dow Jones Industrial as well. Now up 630 points, absolutely skyrocketing. And we talked about this. Look at the 4-hour was oversold on the stochastics RSI. When you're oversold on the stochastics, I even pointed out on the daily that there was hidden bullish divergence. Look, swing up to swing up, and this kind of swung flat. Tells me that this would a little bit of hidden bullish. Even on the 1 hour, did we have it? I think it was more apparent here on the 4-hour. Yeah, look, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. Tells you the trend will continue to the upside. Look at that. Looks like there was a small, look, this is insane too. Look at this. And I want to teach you guys, you can, whatever I teach you, you can use it any market, anywhere in the world. Look, there's your shoulder, head, and shoulder inside here. Measured move was the inverted head and shoulder, which is the length of the left pole from the shoulder up. And we're on our way to the measured move here for the Dow. Back up to 35. So, even last week I said, why is everyone freaking out about, you know, the variant, all this? I said, show me the charts, I'll show you the news. And I said this last night. I said this yesterday. I said it many times. I said, show me the chart, show me the news. Highly likely the Dow pumps to the upside. Actually like to see what that looks like here. Because I know it's somewhere. You know, red shirt, red pocket square for the red days. You know, sad to say, right? But we were looking at the Dow last night, even the day before. Could have even been last night. We'll see. I think I streamed twice yesterday, right? This was all Bitcoin. I don't know if I went over the Dow at all on this one. CERE possibly. Look at this. No, it says no there. You never know. Just wanted to see. It was funny. I was talking about how it was highly likely we were going to get a pump to the upside. We also went over Dow futures last night, right? That's important to check on. The Dow futures. Oh, so we didn't get a timestamp for last night yet. This one's still good. Still working on it. It's all good. We streamed a lot yesterday, so it was intense for the team. Anyway, Bitcoin, 48,000. All we can do is watch this pennant. And either we break out or up out of it. That's going to tell you, I know it's crazy, but that's it. You know, and also, remember, there was a rising wedge here that we broke out of, did a bearish retest. That could be another bearish retest and a dump down too. So just, you know, just pointing that out inside of the bigger target. Okay. Measured move could break us all the way down to about 38K. All right. So it's more likely we break to the downside based on the stochastics RSI. Now, the best case scenario is we go sideways while the 4-hour breaks back down. And when we hit this alert, we actually don't end up dumping. But with the sentiment in the market, even me, like the most bullish guy in the world, like the strongest Bitcoin supporter since day one, like I will just put my life on the line for Bitcoin, and I'm looking at you in the face and saying, hey, I think it's probably going to drop down to 38, 40K. Again, hopefully I'm 100% wrong. Again, and this is just what the technical, I'm just reading tea leaves here on the technical analysis, right? Let's take a look at the Metaverse. Let's take a look at Hero. Hero I've been looking at. Hero I want to DCA into. See, there's still an opportunity here. There's low prices for the Metaverse coins that you can't get anywhere else on the lows. And people don't really know that this is going to be hot yet. You know, we do. And it's already got the $1 billion market cap. Like, it's enough for us to get in. But the masses, they don't really realize what's going on here for Hero. Hero's in a bit of an inverted head and shoulders so far. It's actually pumping a little bit despite Bitcoin. There's hype for this coin. There becomes hype for these coins. They get land sales, Metaverse. People like, if I don't have enough of this, then I can't get that. There becomes this backroom FOMO for what they're doing in the background, what they're giving out. So people are sweating this stuff. I'm telling you, 4 hours getting oversold now, which compared to Bitcoin, right? It's a good sign. Is there a hero BTC, right? It's like, I want to trade that BTC pair. They don't got them. They know. Like, there are going to be no Metaverse BTC pairs out of nowhere. You're like, I wonder why. Because they don't want you to just mine BTC on off the Metaverse pumps here. So is Metaverse decoupling? I talked about it yesterday. There's some hope in the market. There's signs of life here. Look how this is just acting beautifully well inside the inverted head and shoulder. 1 hour pointing to the upside, 4 hour pointing to the upside. The daily time frame really can't use as much. Doesn't have enough data ready to rock. But we have a falling wedge here on the RSI, which I love. We've already made multiple hills here on the MACD. Curving up again. It's very rare we get three. I mean, there's a elongated one. There's one. But it's very rare we get this many hills here on the MACD. So, also watching this MACD very, very closely. Shout out to the $10 Super Chat. Appreciate you for throwing it down no matter what on a red day. It's not even red yet. It's just sideways. US will be insane. Good morning, lifers from the West Coast. Shout out to Jedi M. First official snow day in Montreal this morning. No school. Oh, man. Good morning, lifer fam. I'm late, but I'm here. Awanabana. Little Wonders. Hi, legend. Please check out Naka. We'll take a look at Naka. This channel team and lifer, best education ever. Shout out to Derek Sauce up in the game. Little Schmitty. KuCoin will open XEC deposit service at 2 on December 13th. We'll look at XEC. We'll close the trading service for BHS trading pair. We recommend that you cancel your pending orders of BHA as soon as possible. Interesting. So you can't trade Bitcoin Cash after December 6th. They're going to rename it XCC? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Very interesting. NULS BTC, yes, still likes to pump. I paid for this round of golf with crypto. Look at this guy. Check out AXC. It barely affected and still going up. Let's take a look at AXC. So Hero looking nice and could have gotten on the low down here at about 18. I'm still scoping it out. I got to make my first buy. I'm acting timid. I'm going to miss my chance eventually. I got to look at Hero closely today. I got some stablecoin sitting aside waiting for Hero. This channel team and lifer, best education ever. You're keeping us sane here. Little Wonders. Hey, Jack from Scotland. Well, I mean, this is just a market, man. You got into a market thinking it was going to go up forever. There's no way. It's going to go up and down and up and down, and that's just what's going to go down. That's just what you got into. You love the feeling of it going up, but no one wanted to get the feeling of it going down, which has to happen for it to go up again. Just the facts of life here. So I've been through it 100 times. Bothers me nil. I can't believe BAN, though. What a depressing asset. Literally. I think I bought BAN for $5. Like, what a depressing asset. Held it for over a year and made no money. Like, that's the first time in my life, like, I bought a crypto and held it that long and made no money. Like, I mean, it happened maybe 2 or 3 times. It's so rare. So rare. It's like, what are they doing? Like, banned. I mean, come on, man. Like, how lame is that? And it was supposed to tie the whole, like, crypto space together, too. It was supposed to be an amazing project. I did my research for BAN, and I really liked it. It was on the low, the hottest thing in the game. I guess I hold my BAN, but it's like, what for, man? To get back to 22 and do a 4X after all the pain? So sad. BAN, man. I don't want to look at you, BAN, anymore. You failed me. You failed me rotten. Like, at least Adam did better than you, BAN. Even Adam did better than you. Even Adam. Let's take a look at the total market cap for all of cryptocurrencies, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so this is what's strange. It's like you're getting the complete fallout. Huge panic selling going down. I mean, huge panic selling. As I said before, it looks like a short is coming even further down. I mean, when you start falling out of a falling wedge, I mean, we already kind of did fall out, but it's not over yet, in my humble opinion. Next support zone is 736, and then 693. Really, we're kind of in limbo here. Not a lot of support until at least 793, 738, and 6693 again, right? So, I mean, back below a trillion. We went to a high here of what, 1? We look like we double topped here. We broke the high again. Kind of strange market structure, you know. The only thing that I can say here is this. High, lower low, higher high. Once that candle closes on the weekly, which we kind of got already, right, yet last night, we get a higher low. Very, very close, though. But we do get a higher low. So we need to make a higher high. We get somewhere up here and make a close. That would be cause also for a downtrend. So watch that. We need to make a higher high here. After whatever we do, we need to make a higher high recovery. If we start making a lower low below this line, downtrend, you know, downtrend established. So watch it closely. We had a beautiful cup and handle. We nailed 1.1 trillion all the way down from about 730. But we're back at $821 billion for all of the altcoins. This is all the altcoins excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's called Total 3. Almost fell on my face over there. Total 3 is all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay? So we've looked at the Dow Jones recovering nicely. We've talked about that. We went over how it looks on the daily. Look at NULS just banging on them for whatever reason. NULS just getting busy. Falling out of it, breaking out of this wedge here. Flagging out a bit here, but you can see now, I mean, the bearishness. And we watch this very, very closely. And here I put a box around this zone. Okay. And so there's money to be made today in a beautiful short. If we can keep our wits about us and take a deep breath, not be attached to everything, and know that all will be well. And that each experience in this life is what we're here for. And that's the main reason that you exist. Money is awesome because you can travel where you want. You can do cool things with it. I'm not going to... Everyone says money isn't everything, and everyone talks about it, but like a lot of people, like, yes, it's not everything. But like to strive to work hard and to be able to provide things for your family and friends that you never thought possible, that's pretty cool. So, you know, in my opinion, yeah, money doesn't buy you everything, but it's nice to provide for other people, and it's nice to be able to be a rock for others, and it's nice to be able to be around, and that takes money, sad to say. So it is what it is, right? But so I got my alert system here, start going off when Bitcoin starts to dump, keep me privy to what's going down, and this is it. This is the area to watch here. You can do the same thing yourself here and watch this level. You know, what you can even do is you can just grab yourself a secondary line here right below it. Right click that and put an alert on that. Unlimited alerts if you get the pro plan. So I got alerts everywhere here, all over this section now. Right? Bitcoin Cash will now be turned into XEC. Thank you, Little Schmitty, for letting us know what's going down. Now I understand what you mean. It's not everything, but I'd like to see you live without it. Thanks for your time, Sam. Gotta run. Shout out to Troy McDrains. I do serve, just badly, though. Shout out to I Want a Mana. Better to DCA Bitcoin or ETH in this period. It's up to you. It's ever what makes you happy. Love you. Can you please look BNB? Ethereum is looking very strong. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm not a financial advisor. Ethereum is looking stronger. That's why we look at the ETH BTC pairs, right? Is it time to long SHIB and ADA? I don't know, man. That's up to you. It's whatever you think. I think we got 45, 60 days before we get a real uptick. Yes, it's going to be a bit of a capitulation, sideways action, definitely in my humble opinion. Definitely some sideways action in my humble opinion. Doesn't mean there won't be moves to be made. we'll be watching the Metaverse closely, and I believe we're going to start seeing movement in the Metaverse despite the sideways action. If we can get sideways action for Bitcoin, it's actually really good for the altcoins and for the Metaverse. For anything that's get like a bit of a spark to it, it's going to pop pretty hard. So we're watching that very, very closely, okay? And all eyes on the zone, like we said before. So we've got Bitcoin kind of cornered right now. We know where it's at. It's going to fill out this this wedge here and either break to the upside or break to the downside. And we got alerts ready for it on either side. And then we have a trade, BTC TRIAS, to hedge against it if it decides to dump. And this will pump to the upside and make a nice 41% gains on the measured move. So we're ready. We're ready to go. There's nothing else we can do. We're prepared for both scenarios. We're ready to rock. There's nothing else we can do. We're ready to go. So this is why people come to the channel. Because unlike all the hoopla you see on the rest of the internet, you come here with an actual game plan, with an actual preparation, and with a calm, clean, and collective way to look at the market. All will be well. We'll take deep breaths. We'll make it through together, and all will be well. I'm telling you right now, it's okay. I've been here before many times when life was way worse, and I made it through. So we can make it through again. 30K, 25K, 15K, bring it on. I'll buy more Bitcoin happily, end up with more Bitcoin than I ever thought possible when everyone will dump it to me, and we'll have a little more supply than normal. It'll be a great place to swing up some BTC. So shout out to everybody on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. You own due diligence when we're getting into any trade, project, or coin, okay? Just want to say that out loud. But I am someone going over the market every single day, looking for the resources, looking for the coins, looking for what may be up or down, depending in the Metaverse. Let's take a look at the Metaverse right now and see what's happening as well in the Metaverse. I know we have a Metaverse section in here. I'm like, wait. Glossary. Where did they put it, man? Oh, right here. Okay. And this is what I'm talking about, the decoupling here. Okay, we have Raka, right? Which is a new coin we'll take a look at. We have Moonveil, Mona. We have Chromia, CHR holding its own. We have TRIAS with the mainnet coming out. Let's talk about that, TRIAS. Let's talk about TRIAS. Because I've gone over this now. Mainnet coming out for TRIAS. Big news. We got stopped out of that, of course. And that's great stop loss. Saved a lot of money there. It's actually proud of that. Look at that. Let's go back to that. That's why you do what. This is why I do what I do, because you catch pennants. Not every pennant's gonna go. Not every flag's gonna go. And look at that. You only lose 7.92%. If you have no stop loss here, like, I'm proud to get stopped out here. Like, so proud. Let's look at it. No stop loss. You're down 53 at the low. Right now, you're down 37. Stop loss, you only lost 7.92%. And that's why I do what I does, right? Because it's not fun to go all the way down with the shit, man. I'm telling you right now. It's just not. So, let's look at TRIAS, okay? Bam. Now, I could see this thing breaking out and getting back to 28 from 10. I mean, that's almost a 3x here. This mainnet is going to pump up TRIAS very nicely. And I believe we could see some big things. This is interesting, this music, right? What is this? Ooh. It's a little much for me. A little much for me. I like this. We used to listen to this all the time on the channel, like every day. This is like our old school So I can still see TRIAS making some waves. All right. Let's look at it on the daily, right? Extremely overbought, ready to pump, right? In a bit of a giant cup and handle here. So this is definitely on the radar. Once Bitcoin is on the mend, once we start to see even a slight bit of retracement, these are the coins that are going to be the hottest coins. So like, you want to identify the ones that are springboarded ready, kind of closer more to the pump. Everything else is going to mosey on back into position, find its way like band, atom, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be, but the coins that are hot, the coins that were about to do something big, the coins that people were watching already are going to resume position. You see what I'm saying? And just get back to business as usual. Look, touching the 200-day moving average on the daily time frame. I like what I'm seeing here for TRIAS at $10. This thing has legs to go back all the way to that all-time high and more, which is about what, $32 from 10. I mean, a 3x looking from TRIAS. So we're looking at TRIAS and it's already up. No, it's not up today, but it's up 8%. So it's one of the few coins that's showing strength against Bitcoin. Chromia, Insure DeFi, which is interesting, right? Sure. Never even heard of that one. Let's take a look at Insure DeFi. It's good to find these coins. It's a good day to look for new coins too. Look how we're finding the strong coins in the game by doing this, right? There's opportunity every single day in the market. If you take a day off just because it's slumping, you're going to miss out on these opportunities. You're going to miss out on what's happening. You're going to miss out on, and eventually what we're going to figure out is we're going to figure out something that's changing the scenario or flipping it, and we're going to get into that new opportunity, and it's going to present itself to us. Insure your crypto portfolio. A world's first crypto insurance ecosystem with staking power. Complete, transparent, 100% verifiable, community-led. 6% APY, insure. Buy Shore tokens. Stake on DEXs. What is Shore? And we'll take a look.
Today, the traditional insurance model comes with a whole host of problems. Insurance companies control both the risk pool and claims, which encourages them to maximize profits by minimizing payout. The claim submission process is exhausting, with endless paperwork in order to prevent fraud.
You almost never get anything.
Insurance policies are inefficient, expensive, and provide the bare minimum of protection.
Definitely.
Is there a way for us to get around these problems? Introducing Insure Network, a decentralized insurance platform powered by blockchain that benefits you. Whether you're a policyholder, investor, partner, or insurance policy designer. By using blockchain technology, smart contracts can automatically handle decision-making processes and payouts, cutting out unnecessary intermediaries.
Nice.
Less manpower equals to cheaper policies and faster claims. Everything is recorded publicly on the blockchain, making
Makes
it
sense.
secure, transparent, and fair to all parties involved.
You can see where the money goes.
Policyholders can also use insurance cards partnered with leading payment companies to pay bills directly from the risk pool, giving them worldwide protection.
That's pretty cool.
Where will the risk pool come from? Crowdfunding. By tying this collateral with trusted stablecoins, we ensure that the value doesn't drop. The profit from policies will be awarded to contributors and insurance policy designers based on the quality of their designed policy.
Interesting.
This incentive system creates a competitive marketplace, ensuring that policies will constantly evolve based on the needs of the community.
Wow.
Insure Network. Enjoy worldwide insurance coverage.
Well done video. Well done audio, right? Well done graphics. Well done voiceover. Like, kudos to you, Insure, for your marketing and your genius so far. Insure your crypto portfolio. Look, first 30 seconds, I always talk about this. You come to the website, and the first 30 seconds, we need to know exactly what they do, right? Without having to kind of scan or search. Too many websites, I'm doing this, and we still don't know what they're doing. We're like, I'm half reading around. We don't want to see that. Like, our partners, Binance Smart Chain, Chainlink, Avalanche, Polygon, Uniswap, right? So they want to be multi-chain. Happy to be partners with any swap network. Great team and project with real value for proposition for Web3. CZ Binance, when Sure pairs will be available on Binance, right? They always do that. Glad to see our partners at OVR The Reality, Surematic OVR. Sure token is trending on gecko. So interesting. Getting a little bit of a buzz here. Ensure DeFi up 6% today while the whole market is slumping. And look at this. I like it. A Binance Smart Chain address and a Polygon address. I like to see that multi-chain. PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and QuickSwap only on the decentralized exchanges. Sure, starting to make waves. The decentralized world may also slightly decouple from Bitcoin. If any market does, it'll be the decentralized world. Just want to put that out there for everyone as well. You know, maybe bring that music down a little bit. Apologize for that. Just wanted to bring up the desktop audio when you guys were listening to that. So yeah, so Ensure DeFi. You might want to write this down. $283 million market cap. Wish I'd found out about it even earlier, but not bad. Not bad. Let's take a look at what the chart looks like. Let's take a look at how would you interact with something like this. You would need a MetaMask wallet, okay? You would need to then learn how to copy a contract address. You would need to know what is QuickSwap, what is Uniswap, what is PancakeSwap, how do you even swap? Which one do you want to swap? Do you want to swap with Ethereum on Uniswap? Do you want to swap with USDT on PancakeSwap? Do you want to swap with BNB? What is WBNB? Is that wrapped BNB? What does wrapped BNB mean? What is wrapped ETH on QuickSwap? What is wrapped Matic on QuickSwap? What is going on here? I have too many questions. I don't even know how to buy this coin. I'm a newbie. Please help. That's what my class is, the MetaMask course. Sign up to the MetaMask course, okay? I'm going to find it right here. Bam. It is every Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, your guide to MetaMask and DeFi every single Friday. And in this course, you're going to learn so much about how to link to the top 7 chains, how to get your money from fiat in your bank account into any one of the top awesome currencies like Phantom, Matic, or BNB, and how to actually purchase this coin, the Ensure DeFi coin, using your MetaMask wallet and contract addresses and more. This is your guide. Specifically in this time when the market is looking different and up and down, there's other opportunities and we need to find them. And to do that, we need to have all our options open to us. We can't say no to certain areas because we don't have the knowledge. You need the knowledge to be able to propel yourself. Knowledge and experience becomes the wisdom. You won't learn the wisdom without the first getting that knowledge, and I have the knowledge for you. So if you want that knowledge, it's awesomely here for you here. Check out this course. I'm telling you right now, every Friday, you'll absolutely love it. From 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York City time. All right. The MetaMask course. Tomorrow, I'm also doing a beginner's course in cryptocurrency, right? Learn proper risk management, right? Did you get wrecked right now in the last few days? Did you have no stop loss? Did you have no risk management? Do you have no idea what you're doing? Are you nervous to trade again? Do you freaking out? You need a mentor. You need a coach. You need someone to slow you down. You need someone to give you a right track. I have a 9-point checklist that will slow you down. I'll give you a place. Right now, you're lost in the woods. You have nowhere to go. I'll give you a key to get you situated. I'll slow you down. I'll help you. I've been there before. I know exactly what it's like. So jump on in to the beginner's course. You don't even have to join the Patreon. First, you just jump into the beginner's course. It's $100. You make an investment in yourself. You slow down. If you lost a few thousand anyway trading, $100 for the beginner's course. You slow down. You get situated. You take a deep breath. You start on the right track. Specifically when the market's red, great time to begin. Great time to begin when the fear and greed index is nasty and red. Beautiful, beautiful time to slowly look at the market and to learn. This is the best time to get educated. So just want to put that out there too. The beginner's course is tomorrow, every Tuesday from 3 to 5. Hit the links below my videos to get into that course. That's also New York City time. The links are right here. Look, tutoring, book an appointment, and it's that easy. You can pay with PayPal. You can also email us at cryptolifers@gmail.com. Cryptolifers@gmail.com to pay in cryptocurrency or in PayPal, but just let us know. So there's the DeFi for Beginners course Fridays from 3 to 5, or Fridays from 1 to 3, and the crypto tutoring course, right? Beginners course right here. Also, you can do a one-on-one anytime you need it for $200 an hour. Pick a time that's open for you if there is one. So TRIAS. Back to TRIAS, back to what we're looking at here. Strong coins in the market. And that's what brought us to Ensure DeFi. So we're also looking at that, and it makes sense. Insure your money while the market's not doing well. Ensure DeFi. almost getting to a penny at 0.999 at 0.009. So this is very interesting. I'm going to take a look at the chart. And how do you look at that? We're going to look at PooCoin, right? A place where you look at small coins. And, we shouldn't really, it's not a fan of it, especially for beginners, because you're like, whoa, well, that makes it like, but in short, let's take a look at it here. Chart's looking pretty bullish. See that? Making a bit of a pennant here, getting tight. Has a measured move. Consolidating very nicely. Can this thing defy gravity while the whole market's dipping? Look at the green buys going on here. Insane. Let's take a look. Do they have a high APY? There's got to be a reason something else is going on here for Insure DeFi. Coverage for one. Insurance covers 1,000 from scammers, from devaluation, from stolen funds. Be protected from fraudulent activities. 5,000 sure coverage a half a year, a third of the year. Coverage for 1 year, 10,000. Coverage for 2 years, 500,000. Be protected from fraudulent activities. Covers up to $140,000. Insane. Why choose us? We are the first to give an opportunity to insure your crypto investments. Dynamic premiums pricing, fast transactions, NFT crypto portfolio insurances, technical capabilities. Sure token is supported by all ERC20 wallets and can be exchanged swapped on any major DEX and SEX. Plus, check the listing on the page exchanges. Insure NFTs will be released in the near future. Chainlink integrated, secure, reliable. Insure DAO voting 24/7. NASDAQ and Coinbase. Recent tweets, happy to be partners with AnySwap. I like that. Avalanche, Polygon, multi-swap, Interesting. In order to insure your crypto portfolio, you simply need to purchase Assure tokens from the available exchange. Insurance will be enabled after 7 days of placing Sure tokens in your private wallet. Sure tokens have to be in Ethereum chain. Please refrain from storing your Sure tokens on centralized exchanges. In order to process the insurance claim, you will need to create a proposal, a snapshot. Please submit request with your wallet that holds ERC20 Sure. Staking Sure on Uniswap by contributing to liquidity pool and still be insured is valid when you use your Sure tokens to contribute to the LP. Interesting. What is Sure? That's quite interesting. And honestly, like, I've also done so many tests on LP tokens and farming. I've done so much farming in my life, and I've learned so much about farming. I'm basically going to make a whole class about farming and break it down. You guys, we have so much coming this year, and so much in DeFi. There's so much to learn. Do not be discouraged by some ups and downs. Hi, can we say that Web 3.0 FOMO has started with BTT? Twitter news. Greetings from Chile. Shout out to CLP, my man, for the CLP. Thank you so much for the Chilean peso, I believe that is. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you. How do you get the course? I need the class. Good morning. Yeah, a beginner's course Tuesday at 3 p.m., Saturdays at 9 a.m., right? Maybe we'll open one up this Saturday. MetaMask DeFi for Beginners Friday, 1 p.m. Sign up. Book an appointment. You can also pay for this course with crypto by emailing cryptolifers@gmail.com, right? That's the MetaMask course. Here's the link she have right here. She left it right there in the chat. Just hit that link and you'll be all set to go. Definitely will blow your mind. You'll be able to use and learn so much. Look, this coin is a hot coin right now. We'll take a look at CHR. We'll take a look at this Mona coin, Mona Valley as well. $1,000 coin probably has a small circulating supply. It does $10,000 circulating supply. This coin don't care at a $9 million market cap. I already like kind of how the website's giving me a seizure. Digital X is a decentralized, forkable protocol for Web3. Free your style across the realms with the forkable protocol stack for Web3 fashion and open metaverse. Free your style across the realms with the forkable protocol stack for Web3 fashion in the open metaverse. Build on Ethereum and Polygon, progressively decentralized to unlock the fully composable and interoperable. Yeah, composability is the new thing. An interoperable economy through indie fashion, gaming, modding, NFTs, DeFi, and DAOs. Owned and governed by token holders. Fully fair launch and distribution. No traditional VC money taken. 0% team allocation. I like to see that. Fully owned and governed at 0% team allocation. Like, that's boss. Indie Web3 fashion sampler pack. Digital, physical, phygital. Look at it. It's called phygital, which is physical digital. Dude, we got new words called phygital. Are you kidding me? We just learned a new word today. I've never heard of it. A phygital. Something is phygital. AR. NFT and DeFi staking. Digital dressing. Custom order. Custom gaming utility. All marketplaces are currently operating on the Polygon network. Digital fashion. Metaverse boutique. What the? It's pretty trippy. Quick primer. Transparency. FUD fact. Thread weekly. Become a Web3 fashion designer. Become a Web3 indie mod, game, and metaverse dev. Stack NFTs for Mona yield and vote in governance. This is pretty nuts. Already doing its thing when it comes to being multi-chain. It already understands that idea. Got the metaverse name thrown out there. Fractional Garment ERC11. Built on Ethereum and Polygon. Mod and gaming. NFTs, DeFi and DAO. Indie fashion. Owned and governed by the people. The token holders. 0. Fully fair launched. No traditional VC money taken. Dude. $9 million market cap. Mona Valley at $1,000 a coin. This thing could do some damage. Doesn't have a Polygon address for some reason. It should right here. Should already have the Polygon address. But you can go to DEXTOOLS and check it out. That's what we're going to go head on over and paste that contract address in. Take a look at what's happening here inside of the metaverse. Because just because we're getting slumped here in Bitcoin, the big daddy of the dawn, doesn't mean we can't find gems that are going to eventually erupt. We're going to talk about something else on my radar too as well. Shout out to the 333. Who dat be? Who dat be? CryptoCam. Your super chats are looking light today. Much love to my dude. Shout out to CryptoCam for the $3.33. Oh yeah. You know it gets light on the red days. It's like it's all tight. You know, less people want to join the whole thing. Less people sign up for tutoring. Whole shebang. Yeah, when the market slumps, it's not easy. But I wake up every day and realize that it wasn't always about the money. It was about the connection. It was about the vibe. It was about... I started this channel before I made a dime, man. And yeah, thank God that it started to produce for me and started to make a wonderful living. And I'm so blessed for all those things that came in the last year, right? And as the year ends, it's just this time to humble up and realize that, like, this is how it is. And this is how it will be. And it's not about the money, and it never will be. I like what I'm seeing here for Mona Valley, right? As I said before, it's nice to have it. It's nice to know what it's like to have it. I'll be honest, dude, just to know. I always wanted things just to know what it was like to know. Like, oh, what's it like to be rich? I just want to know what it's like to be rich. Then I don't have to be rich forever, but I just want to know. What's it like to, like, call the car and just, you know, have them come pick you up anytime you want to go somewhere and just be like, I don't feel like driving. Just going to have a driver drive me around. What's it like to be able to just get on a jet when you're sad? I'm a little mopey today. I'm going to fly to Hawaii. I just, you know, I need to cheer myself up. Let's get on the private jet, everybody. A couple friends. Spend a couple days to get over my mopiness. You know, what is that like? You know, I don't know. I would love to know. So there you go. There's a cup and handle. Boom to the upside here. This has a target of 3,029 if you can break it out of the cup and handle. I like what I'm seeing here. It's got to a high here of 2,390 before. Kind of double topped a little bit there at 2001, but it formed the cup and handle. That's the yield cup and handle. Wish we had known about it down here at $3.71 when it was really bottomed out. But hey, we know about it now. Mona, on the radar now. Mona, another coin you made, Mona Valley. And isn't that crazy? I'm even FOMOing for this when the market's slumping, which is interesting. I'm like, how am I FOMOing? And I'm also FOMOing a little bit for TRIAS. So TRIAS is on the radar. Mona Valley on the radar. We're still plugging away looking for some coins. And shout out to my man throwing it down, even though it's just a light day, throwing it down the super chat. Showing out that love, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you more than ever. Super chat, Eternal, Crypto Mines, Lossless Token, and BTT. Let's take a look at Eternal. What's happening? Eternal was pumping hard. Had to have taken a bit of a downturn at one point. Let's take a look at Eternal. Down 61%. Yeah, it took a little bit of a hit. Ooh, dumped hard. Let's take a look. Makes sense. I mean, there was a lot. Anything that's overhyped, overvalued will dump hard when the whole market comes to its senses. That's what happens too. That's why you got to take profits on things that are just ridiculously overhyped. Like Eternal, everyone thought this was like the best thing since sliced bread. Remember, like, oh my, Eternal. I remember some people talking about it. Look at that thing. Went all the way up, gave it all back. Like every single thing. Pump and dump. City. Unbelievable. That's so sad. Crypto Mines, Eternal. All the way back to the downside. I mean, now it's building blocks again. I don't even know what to say about that. How do you TA something at the bottom? I mean, I put support and resistance lines and say, I'll take it seriously once you get a candle close above 85, and then we can go from there. But like, right? Or not 85. Yeah, 85. I mean, we're down in the dumps, man. Wow. This thing was $800 a coin just yesterday, right? Oof. Am I wrong here? Is this? No. Oh, yeah. Wow. 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 That's what you call a pounding, right? Let's take a look at lossless LSS. Losses falling off the face of the earth, just dumping. God almighty, lossless. What are you doing? What a beautiful coin, too. And, you know, is it over? The daily's finally beat down, but the daily was low here. The daily was low here. The daily was... We got a little bit of a bump. Nothing happened for lossless. Just didn't give us the normal momentum. Again, like when these falling wedges fall out, they fall out hard. See that? They just dump straight out in a line. Like, it's not good. When a falling wedge dumps, it dumps hard. Shout out to Joe for the $10 super chat with the thank you. Much respect to Joe. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Can I trouble you to take a look at lossless token for our lifer brethren? We'll take a look at losses here. And so this is dropping hard. All you can do is pull a fib here and see what levels you're at and begin to ask yourself how you feel about it. Back to the 786 for lossless. Interesting. And bouncing off the 7.3 area here for lossless. So, 786 retracement, which is healthy. Oversold on these time frames, right? Moving up a little bit. Yeah, even the 1 hour is still high though. And again, all eyes on the USDT pairs. They drop even more when Bitcoin drops more. I mean, you see it drop to 30K, this will drop even more. Everyone thinks, oh, it's over already because we dropped. Like, it doesn't work like that. And you have no idea. It can always get worse. I know you don't believe me. It can always get worse. I've been through it all too many times. Tell me, oh, it won't get worse. It can always get worse. Of course it can. Of course it can. By all means, yes. It will get worse. That's what you should tell yourself. Highly likely to get worse. More than likely, it will get worse. You know? So... thank you for the super chats. Appreciate each and every one of you. High frequency over fear every day. Love thy brother, AK. Never cause anyone any harm means no injured parties. Then live free and rock on. That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do. If you can help someone, then do it. Go the opposite way. You don't have to hurt anyone, but if you can help someone, why not? BTT got news on Twitter. Let's take a look at the Twitter news. Follow me on Twitter. I'm back on Twitter. Thank God. They didn't kick me off. I was just kind of hacked, which I'm kind of like embarrassed to talk about. So don't ask me about it. I don't want to talk about it. All right. But I'm back on Twitter. Much love, CERE. Let's take a look at CERE. Yeah, a lower coin. See what happened to those. Protect against COVID returns violent in Brussels. Protest. Hey, what's your Luna price prediction for the end of the year? I don't know, man. End of the year? I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. I got to see what's happening today, bro. 2,958 followers. Can I get it to 3,000 followers? Would be amazing. The character of the owners determines the destiny of the asset, Bitcoin. Bitcoin struggling. How to make money in a downtrend. 5 signs you were built for trading. We're going to talk about the 5 signs that you're built for trading. If we get up to 250 people watching, right now we have 224. That means we need more likes. So if you get the likes up to 200, we'll probably get more people watching. So if you guys hit the like button, I'm going to give you the 5 signs why you are built for trading. You may want to hear it. You may not want to hear it. But I'm going to break it down for you. So, the 5 signs you're built for trading. And these are some indications to let me know if you can handle a life of a trader. Because I don't know if it's for everybody. As much as everyone, I believe I can make it for everybody if everyone, if you want it, you can get it. But it depends. So we're going to break it down. And you can always morph into the person that could be if you are not now. So just because you're not that person now doesn't mean you can't be at one point. All humans have the ability to change and shapeshift and change their reality. So remember that. Big ecosystem coming out for Luna. Yeah, we're going to talk about Luna too, as well, as it's been holding very, 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 very well. BitTorrent. He said, watch the BitTorrent news. BitTorrent mainnet and BTT redomination plan will launch on December 12th. While mainnet current market cap, all BT tokens will be redominated and swapped with the new at a ratio of 1 to 1,000. The total supply will be increased. Damn, it already has a huge supply. That's kind of not the best news I've ever heard for me as I'm holding BTT long term. But whatever. I'm supposed to be happy. It's getting a pump today off that news. Look at the huge candle off the news. But then it got sold right back down into, it is what it is. Kind of exciting, kind of not. Right? I'm into it. I'm not as well. BTT's been cool. Low cap gem to hold. Been holding since down here, so I'm just letting it rip. But come on now. They're making this market hard for beginners to want to get in. Like, they really beat the beginner down, man. Like, the market makers aren't supposed to make it this hard, right? Because, like, you can't scare off your freaking meat, the people who are eating, who you're going to feed. Like, you need eventually to get liquidity. You need to get the markets going. Why are you making it so hard for people to, why are you making it such a hard barrier for people to enter? Like, I'm kind of like, come on, man. Like, you can make Bitcoin go up and down a little bit, but these massive drops, like, they try to scare people out of crypto. They really do. Try to scare you out of crypto. And honestly, if something's trying to scare you, if some big money man is trying to keep you out of something, it got to make you wonder why. There's got to be a reason why. Why? Why are they trying to stop me from getting into this? Why do they keep pushing so hard to stop? Like, what is it, right? STX actually looking bullish, came down. That could be a bullish retest. Oversold in the 12 hours. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Pushing up to the upside, got some momentum. But again, that 4 hour overbought like Bitcoin, like almost every other coin here. We could get the double top. It's not saying it's over. It's just crossing the dotted line. I'm not saying it's done, but, Super chats. Let's take a look at CERE, CERE. Been on my radar for a long time. The CERE network as well. And look at this thing even drop more. Like, it's funny, man. You name it. And now you can get this thing on the low of the lows at 9 cents again. Interesting. EXRD, you name it. It's got to be down. It's sad, too, because I build such a portfolio. I do so much heavy research. Goes into each single play and coin that I'm looking at. And then you see just the massive downturns in the market. It's just so, it's very disheartening. I can be honest. I'm there with everybody. I know how it feels. It's not easy. It's not easy. That's why you have to always have capital on the side. Can never go all in. Please. I used to go all in. Thank God today I have money in the bank. I have USDC. I'm not all in. Thank God. Because the old me was always all in, and it was fun for years and years and years, but it eventually will take a toll on you. It'll eventually take a toll on you. I was all in for as long as I had to be. You know what I'm saying? So partnership is that fancy pyramid. Super chats, BTT and CERE, we got rid of those. Is GRT ever going to come back to $3? BTT was 69K and GT never passed 140. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. That's been a low bagger. This has been a tough market to trade. Like, it's been a bull run and then it's not been a bull run. Like, it's been a sectored market. NFTs pump, only DeFi pump. Like, you got to really understand the market really well to know where the money's at. Like, we did really well, but because we're really good at understanding where the money's happening in crypto, and we do it every single day. But if we even took a week off, if we took a few days off, bear market, a beautiful time to learn with the great teacher. Accumulate and experience high vibration growth with the lifer fam. Oh no, the bears and the love sign. And there's no guarantee we're in a bear market. 8 to 25 cents via Eric Crown charts. Anything is possible for ADA. Let's take a look at Cardano. Sunday swap coming out. Worst time to come out. Wish they came out at a different time. Damn, 133. ADA just bleeding out continuously. Now it's like a panic sell. ADA at 315. Just on September 1st, it felt like life was bliss. Then we went sideways. It was 214. Then it broke 1. Then it just went as low as 88 cents, if you can believe that. Cardano. So sad. 133.333. Always on the 33 for me. Cardano right now at 133.3. Crazy, right? Like, it's laughing at me right now. Let's take a look at that 3-day, right? Extremely oversold in the 3-day chart. All right. We are bouncing off the 200-day moving average. Take a look at the weekly chart. The weekly extremely oversold as well for Cardano. If you pull like a Fibonacci on this bigger idea, it's in the golden pocket right now, bouncing off the 618. If it breaks that and it starts going lower, you're looking at the 886 retracement. Yeah, 42 cents. And all the way back down. I mean, look, I see what he's saying, because look, here's a big line. It breaks this line. The next resistance for Cardano is 44 and then 16. So 44 and 25 are the big areas of resistance for Cardano. Like, it's breaking big time resistance. It's sad. Coins are just getting demolished behind your back. It's insane. We looked at Band already, getting smashed, man. We'll take a look at it though for Chad Smith. I have faith in Cardano. I mean, Sunday swaps coming out. I mean, but obviously market structure is horrible. Like, I got nothing to go on. Like, like all the patterns that I know and love are just not there on this, We also had the beautiful cup and handle for Cardano that just never ended up playing out. I had drawn for a long time. Thank God I got Cardano at 8 cents and 2 cents, and I never bought into it at these high places. I'm sure there's a lot of people that bought Cardano at $3 and they're going to be hurting. This is what happens. Crypto hurts a lot of people if they don't get educated. Again, look, you look at the daily time frame. You look at the stochastics, the MACD, you learn what these three things are. And the stochastics RSI, the MACD, and the RSI. You learn what these things are. When they're oversold, overbought, and they're in these high zones, you do not get into trades. When they're on a way to getting overbought, you may want to be hesitant. You only want to be buying on the very low areas. Really, there's no other way, because you can't really figure anything out. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you how I use technical analysis and what it shows you. It shows you, look, overbought. Look, that's a high place. Do not get in, it tells you. There's another high place. Do not get in, it tells you. Then there's divergences. There's other things going on that would tell you, hey, you got to swing up here on the daily time frame. You got to swing down, right? And it just tells you, hey, man, this is time to chill out, right? So all coins are bleeding, right? Not good sign. That's when you take a look at Bitcoin dominance. If that starts to pump to the upside, which the daily suggested is. It says there's going to be more bleeding for altcoins. I'm telling you, man, watch out. It can get worse before it gets better. All right? I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I got to tell you what's going down. I got to be honest with you. All right? Lying to you and telling you it's going to be great would be cool for the moment. It might make it okay for the moment. I'll get way more subscribers in the long term if people see that I never lied and I stayed true no matter what. They say, this dude, you know what? And it's not easy. A lot of people are after that green, after that gold. It's all about I just got to make it look like it's cool for now, just in case. Got to be real about it. Got to stick to our guns, right? BLZ is still on my radar, form independent. If it can hold this level, getting oversold in the daily time frame, does have a big target. Holding a leader, Ricola. CERE holding strong. Gaming coins will change the ecosystem, in my opinion. They could, but I'm telling you right now, when Bitcoin dumps, it creates such a panic in the market. It doesn't matter. Stocks are overbought with no price movement. All I can do is look at the 3L, 3S. I know, man. You are right. They're doing their best to scare new investors. ADA was my best stepping stone from 8 cents to $3. Then went on to better things that pumped as everything almost did. I know. I can't complain. I don't hold ADA, right? Meow. But I still love ADA. Meow. I don't hold any, right? Meow. Did you just say meow? Meow. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in and calling yourself crypto lifers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I believe everyone here appreciates your honest opinions, mate. Shout out to Not a Weird Channel. That's hilarious. Shout out to Kerry Sandals holding a liter of cola. Love it. XCUR and XCAD. Pump. Let's take a look at XCAD. XCAD's been on my radar too as well. Beautiful coin. And remember, don't sleep on what we've gone over on token metrics for the weekly screen share. Definitely still could be showing signs of life right here. Look at XCAD did pump since we talked about it. Got a bit of a move here from 680 all the way up to about 840. Came back down, but it's still holding gains from where it's at, which is quite interesting. Still has to come down on the daily time frame though. That looks like retracement territory. Bit of a double top as well. I don't know. 211 people watching on the live stream. Thank you for the 160 likes. We couldn't get the likes up to 200 likes. Unbelievable. I'm shocked. I thought the lifers would definitely run and suit me. 40 people that just don't want to hit that like button. Not sure why. I'd greatly appreciate it. Take a look at band on KuCoin. It's going to look exactly the same as the band we just looked at. It doesn't matter, Chad. So if I looked at band, I looked at band, you know. Dumped to 570. And yeah, it just came out. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. It's at the bottom. I mean, you got to look at it on Binance. Even though it's on KuCoin, you got to look at the chart on Binance because you can't get enough data, and it's not going to be good. You know, it's not worth it. Okay. Nintendo partnered with Google. Will put its games in shipping malls of the world in one place using VR. You can shop anywhere from Tokyo, Paris, and New York, but not in real life. UN Agenda 2030. Pretty creepy, man. Yeah, you're going to be able to shop from your house because of, virtual worlds. Oh, my gosh. All right, it's 12 o'clock, everyone. That's the show from 10 to 12 every single day. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. We looked at Insure. Looks pretty interesting to me. We looked at Mona, which looks interesting to me. We looked at the Dow Jones. We looked at the entire market cap. We looked at multiple coins. LRC showing signs of life right now, getting a bit of a bounce. But that's a double top for a lot of these coins. I don't know, man. Look, that's an M pattern that broke down. You could say it hit the measured move. It's a pretty ugly scene right now. All eyes on Bitcoin, really on the 15-minute. That's what I'm looking at. You know, go by me as your mentor, and you could see what I'm saying. Again, not a financial advisor, but I am a technical analyst going over the TA. Hitting 49, that's expected of the 15-minute, but that's just going to suck you in. Top of the channel. The drop is coming. This would be the short right now at the top of the channel with the 15-minute. Just like I like to long when the 50 minutes low and the 1 hour's low. I like to short when the 15 minutes high and the 1 hour's high. It's the same scenario. The 4 hours also high. You have all the time frames in your favor overbought. This is looking like we're about to have a massive dump to the downside. I hate to say it, but it's not looking good right now, I have to say. So I have a short open for Bitcoin. I'm leaving that out there. BTC down or BTC 3S on KuCoin. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking at. And that's what's going down. 41% possible gains out of this short. Oversold in the 4 hour, oversold in the 1 hour, and getting oversold down here on the 15-minute. All time frames are a go-go inside of a bull pennant. I don't know what else to say. So that's what I'm looking at for the day. Everyone, keep your stop losses tight. Watch your coins, watch your positions, and I'll see everyone tomorrow for another awesome live stream. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for everyone who threw down the super chats on these tougher days. I really, really appreciate it. $1 goes a long way. Thank you very, very much. I'll see each and every one of you tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. If you came to the stream, then you're already doing the right thing. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Peace.